Alright, so I want you to know that I'm still, it's only like 10 minutes later. And I haven't forgotten my promise. So I'm walking back from the corner store, the bodega, and walking past the shelter, the state hospital where I used to live. It's really weird. I don't know if you're familiar with this place, if you've ever read about it or seen it or been here to Norristown. It's really odd. And every time I walk by it, I think about like doing some kind of video or what have you. And I usually don't. I don't know why. And I don't know why. Probably because I feel awkward, like not being filmed or filming or anything. Or talking to you. Just like being alone and doing this. I've been I need conversation. Like I need somebody to like work with, or else I feel really awkward. And so I think like probably one of the weirdest things. Okay, that was really weird. I just got totally distracted because the van that just drove by is one of the shelter vehicles. And I had a really, really bad ending there. I didn't think that I did. And I technically didn't. But some really wacky things happened. But I really want to focus on, I'm trying to do this like selfish self-photography. This is one of the buildings. It's totally scary. This place is like Silent Hill. It really is. Oh, the wind. But during the big storm that we had, actually one of them, I don't think it was Sandy. One of these massive trees, there's so many cool trees here. These massive trees fell and knocked down this wrought iron fence. It's weirder than that, because it didn't just knock it down. It actually curved some of the wrought iron. But what's really strange to me is that, see this? I don't know if you can start it. I'm gonna have to stop and start over, but basically, right in the center of the building, this one piece like sticks out like a fuck you finger. Fuck you finger. Anyway, I don't know. There's more to do there. You know what I need? Is a fucking film crew. Because I can talk, walk and talk, continue to talk about nothing all day. I think we all know that. But I get really awkward with the filming myself part. Like if I had just a camera moving, that'd be pretty rad. Anyway, I'm basically doing this so that I break myself of the habit of not doing it. And I appreciate that you're going to listen to these. And I know that you will. And it's not like a big deal. I really need to say a lot of stuff. And you're so good at understanding what's happening with a person picking up a penny. His head's down, which is good. I hope it's fake. So I can start my fake penny scheme in Norristown. Now, you're so good at understanding where a person's coming from. And it's so important for you to know that. And I was walking home. I took a walk last night thinking about doing this. And I was walking actually down the very same patch of sidewalk that I am right now, thinking about this. And I wish that I had the same words in my head. Well, I wish I had them in my mouth. It'll come back to me. Anyway, I kind of want to walk around there. It's really pretty in the springtime. There's so much about that place that is so awful, really awful, for lots and lots of people, for a lot of years. Currently and previously, and the history of it, and it's really bizarre. It's one of the most, it really was like an absolutely, it was like just a crucible. Here comes that van again. It's that van again, you better turn. Maybe it's not that van again. I'll curse him anyway. Turn. It's not the van. The fuck you anyway. Oh yeah. So much happened here in my life, my relationship with my mom, my relationships with anything. I mean, to land here is really rough after everything else that had happened. And I really need to talk about some of that. I need to talk about all of it, and I need to sort out, like, how to talk about it. And I'm just so, like, jammed up. I'm so log jammed. Not constipated, because that's stupid and gross, and that happens in the butt. But I'm just so, like, there's something just, like, making the gears stick. It's just too much information. It really is, like, I absolutely have this very clear sense, it's terrifying, that I have held on to something for too long. Like I've held something in a period of gestation. It's a homeless shelter and one apartment. Why are all the people going by? Fuck you. Oh, God. Anyway, it's really like I have had, like something has been gestating for too long and now is greater than what I can birth. And I'm not saying that I'm afraid to. It's not like I think that I can do it and it'll kill me, because that would be fine. Plus I can't die anyway. I mean, not in the way that people are afraid of. I can physically die and I can emotionally die. But when that happens, you know, rebirthed as I was here and have been before. But, like, I just can't do it. It's like every time I sit down to try and speak or talk or write, bring light to something or the details to something, there's so much. I just get into this pattern of this loop of fury with thinking. And it's not bad, because the truth is I'm just still experiencing so much. Honestly. I'm just experiencing so much. So I can't really chastise myself for it. I don't think it's a wrong thing. I just know that it's not matching what needs to happen next, because there's just a lot of pressure to get some things sorted out. There are details to stories and stories I want to share. And I really, I know that you'll hear me. Because you're one of the few people who can not just hear me, but hear another person. And I really, literally mean that, and that there are a few people who can, and you're one of them. I feel that I'm one of them too. But I'm really kind of broken down right now, and I don't know of a single other person that I could share things with. So anyway, I'm back at the apartment. This is where I live. It's the Laura Lane Apartments. And I'm going to stop this now and continue inside.